My name is Willie, and I am going to be starting a new series on my channel. It's called the Gold Rush Podcast. Okay, now my podcast is going to probably be a little bit different than everybody else's. So let me tell you why. I'm going to be doing cuts in my podcast, which means I'll talk about Parker in one cut, and then I'll cut to the Hoffman crew, and then I'll cut the Tonys. So before we get started, I wanted to give you a little bit of background. I'm mostly a gaming channel. I have done a little bit of podcasts before on Astro Truckers, but not that much. So I seen the new season of Gold Rush come up, and I thought, well, I'll try it on Gold Rush. So before we get started, I do want to say to everybody that's watching this, if y'all want to talk among yourselves, I've got a YouTube fan page on Facebook set up for y'all. If y'all want to go like, comment, talk to me about different topics y'all may want to see on the channel, link will be in the description as always. And real quick, if y'all see anything on the screen, because I'm using the editing program Filmora, and you have to buy the recording rights, so that's the reason why I have any notations on my screen right now, because I do not feel like spending $100 and some on the editing program just to have the recording rights to be able to do a recording session. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Hopefully you all enjoy this podcast, and we will get on to it. Welcome to the Gold Rush Podcast. I'm your host Willie, and this season is full of changes. What kind of changes? That is what we're going to discuss in this podcast. So hopefully you all enjoy it. Let's talk about Parker. Parker, unfortunately, lost his grandfather, so he'll have his loss to deal with. Now, John served in the military, so he had an Army 21 gun salute at his funeral. For all y'all that didn't know that, now you know. And as far as I believe in it, thank you, John, for your service, and we will hate to see you leave. But we know you had a better cause, and that he finally called you home. So we'll see you when we will see you there, John. Thanks for everything you did. He's taken with the same crew as last year, with Rick as his head foreman, and he's designed a new wash plant which will hopefully give him an edge as far as dealing with the Hoffman crew and Tony. So yeah, he's also met with a girl from Australia that apparently him and her hooked up. So apparently they're gonna have a new member on the crew this year, and we'll just have to see how that plays out. We all know that Tony's crazy, okay? He's known as a vacuum. Why am I telling you all this? Because he is buying a second dredge, which is 150 times bigger than the dredge he has. Yes. How is he gonna pull this off? You all ask. He's gonna pull this off by having his son run the smaller dredge and his daughter running the mine. The dredge has what I call pontoons on the bottom of it, which is basically steel boxes welded together with air. Well, one of those pontoons sprung a leak on Tony's son one night, and he didn't want to call Tony. I guess it was a pride thing to say. So he struggled with it all night, and finally one of the guys flew over in a helicopter and called Tony and told Tony about it. So Tony rushed out there, but by the time he got out there, Tony's son already had the pond drained and the dredge sitting on ground. Tony went into the pontoon and found out that it was still leaking. So his solution was to stick a guy on the pontoon with a pump and to man that pump all the time. So that's Tony's solution. Now on to the Hoffman crew. The Hoffman crew mined, I think, $3.3 million of gold last year in the Klondike. Well, they decided to make a rash decision and move to a mine in Eastern Oregon called the High-Bore. They also leased a $1 million wash plant that apparently has more moving parts than the wash plant they used last year, which was Big Red. So is this a controversial decision or isn't it? Todd's kind of sticking with the same crew. They've seen big flakes of gold on a test run they did last year. So apparently the mine is up on a mountain, and recently they just found water on the lower part of the mountain, so they're having to paddle it up in the holding ponds just so they can run their wash plant. So yeah, so that's all I got for the Hoffman crew. So that's the end of the podcast, guys. Hopefully you liked it, and you like it enough to subscribe, and you like my Facebook page. And I just want to say one thing, guys. If I ever go without doing a podcast for the week, because I am a college student, and I do have to do homework before I can goof off. So, yeah. I'll post if I can't do a video that week on my Facebook page to keep y'all updated. So, make sure you go like my Facebook page, guys. It's the main way I'm going to keep in contact with y'all. But if there was any little glitches in the recording, because I noticed when I was editing there's some, but hopefully when it compacts it and extracts it and does everything it has to do, those glitches will be taken care of. Hopefully that will be the case, but if it isn't, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, this is a new editing program for me. I've used it before, but they've updated since the last time I used it. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, this has been Willie with the Go Rush Podcast, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now. Catch y'all later. Hopefully y'all like the video, subscribe, and like my Facebook page, and we will talk to y'all soon. Peace.